This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
And again,
you know,
Yanka Jangume.
All right.
That's not for Eddie Kaino.
You know, or more Jiligino. Now, World Cup, we can't want some, you know, World Cup in just 26 hours. Now, you kickstarted the Coupe du Mondial, the long awaited one. Now, no, open your friend Gianni Infantino say, and send you be a Kafa World Cup no be a young farmer because only a leader. Now, you know, a good leader, any will be a leading from the front. A seven, or yet decisive, or sticking to the matter, no taking responsibility for a DBBCVR. So, what is a blat and some of the betuja? Any choir World Cup and for so could be kata. Not just a kata, a project, and moi from Michel Platini time. Eddie Kokusi Nicolas Sarkozy, and Omri Kukurem. So, what ye Peter Thatcher, a choir of Fasukurum who decided on no campaign. Etia eye katafono as LGBTQ and some course so omo general omo che no de ko bus later release no any demonstration the course at the Signal Iduna Stadium and in some nipa bebre aka fa ho in Paris omo decide say omo show World Cup no street e mo bi anhwe the same thing applies to Bodua na wo kire mu say enya de say Europeans e ma kata with the full support Pep Guardiola by on also be keka bi say we the few days yeja tumu aye omode kwa kobo World Cup na e show the level of tiredness and fatigue be ba players na because ye more World Cup in just 1 week pe ni yeja tumu say players in camp ni enko prepare for the Coupe du Mondial intin sensem de omaka bia enu ase otie Hector Bellerin onu nso de akwa akotu dwa say World Cup na wanko bi na ene yade but obusa no ho say enti ko betimi akwa akobo World Cup ba bia ni pass 6500 ewu a omo nankase na yesi stadium na si so a ye kwa akosi so aka na obetimi akwa akobo ana England for say there be enya 37 the numbers go beyond thousands but entro ene nsem akata for nika e na omo chese ni 37 pe na ewu inti general obia kansem ni bia meka the hotness I wo ho unfamiliar with the Europeans na meka I said the last time I rest you and I'm checking no na Kumasi 28 degrees Celsius Oko Yaoundé Cameroon capital no na Jeno 24 oko Dakar na 28 inti Kumasi any Dakar de na pe se oko Madrid Jeno I was 9 lately about 8 na san call 9 London the same thing applies to that oko Munich 7 it just said the weather would not favor the Europeans inti says what is Europeans na obo akire no mo kan mu nsem bebre ba obeti ase so unya chance na hwe Belgium any Egypt match ni bia obo said the weather will affect the Europeans. And let's not forget, the last time I woke up in Kopie mu Asia, Japan, Korea, near final no, you know, we check it the weather and the temperature at that particular time. Now they be compare now, who say Europeans, in as much as Turkey and then Germany played in the semi-finals. Who say in the final, Brazil were better in terms of individual and quality. But what the 90 more Europeans no, and no, and now more Makamun Samadia Babi Sinde. Seblata, Ekan, or say, again, one was a Gianni Infantino in the last 1 year. But two Nakata, Wakako Katari, a honor is Wakako, and it is not the best to have a FIFA president or a Swiss Italian. No, Timia Kwakotana Babisa, now or make sure a World Cup in the Becoso, all because or believe us a while, and you know who am World Cup and Timia Nia. In Crawford, a bit Tikra, or Mupe Bonachia Saka and say, or a corrupt because the World Cup was supposed to be hosted by United States of America. It is opening a can. Say ensembia ye kafa ho bia eno ai ba say afi de katafo na kwa kofa Pakistan fo e na ababegu krom ho a ensem omo kan say omo ni nipa omo de omo ba be fill stadium ho ene the room a eko na omo decide say obi omo de be free Pakistan ababia no jenu a omo de ne ba omo be man $10 each no omo man the 3 square meal from anopetu anwumre accommodation ye free wo de adwuma a wo ba be ne say oh, bad stadium no about fill empty seat was stadium no. Let's not forget. Last week in England for the bar say supporters na you who more kata. Yes, supporters we mu nyina. Supporters omo ye Brazil for, omo ye Ghana for, omo ye Germany for, omo ye Senegal for I do ma ba bi gu krom a. Omo to no mo bia budget teams any countries ne so no. Di no asan krofo ni nyina omo chirima. kromofo ene yakwa high omo ena yaka kire omo se omo nye dede na omo monyom na obi anti omo nka se Qatar, for in as much as they don't have the space, they don't have the vacuum to fill everywhere. I need to be kromo ne be kire so no omo de omo the numbers and omo the support omo betim dia matim bia ama ne matimi akoyi e dia mom nti we mu ne nsensem a akoso saa genua obi eye Qatar nkana bambebu. But the last time yehu sika hodo a omo spend e was stadia genua akoso nyina award ma yehu sika omo spend in all these stadium that is ready to host the nations a etimi aba be piem in Qatar. Nti Gianni Infantino kase yemfa we mo na odisi ye kase yemfa mo no so oti Hugo Lloris obi the message by Hugo Lloris no mo busa ne say oko obebo the rainbow banana o se there be respectfully France for wo culture wo tradition so obi ba France kroni mu a omo expect say the rules and the regulations any wo culture na obi a be follow nti nya de so obekọ so wo kwa akobu obi a culture so it really tells you how certain teams are planning and how they are ready for the battle. Abra World Cup no betimi ahase e kire nyame pa 4 o'clock. Na World Cup ni ma ena Abrante FN Rafael Varane Manchester United center back na dia to just say to win a World Cup is not easy. Na obeti World Cup ba kono na obesa defending the nature say e din pa. So person who say World Cup ne bonu nya easy a. Da bia me Messi ni Ronaldo de wa ha. 4 times at the World Cup. But Ronaldo, out of the 17 games, there were 7 goals. Lionel Messi, out of the 19 games, there were 6 goals. Messi is yet to score a goal in the knockout stage of the competition. Now, Ronaldo ni Messi mi countries no almost no how difficult to perform at the biggest stage of football. So Korea, Iran, Serbia. Now, some countries apart from Ronaldo scoring against Spain 3 goals. Now, who said countries are sarcastic how dominant in the European game no when it comes to the World Cup almost suffer. Messi and the best player in 2014. Cristiano Ronaldo was exceptional as a young player in 2006. But you know, of the two, they are yet to stall the show and memories of the World Cup. Into World Cup bono easy. Uruguay for the first one in 1930. It take almost 20 years and son omutimi ababeji in 1950. But Hungary for no so omukọ final in 38, eba final in 54 no. Omutimi asori bio ana, oman sorry bio and after the end of Sabo and then Ferenc Puskas, yenti Hungarian football nkan bio. Italy for the first nation omutimi World Cup side defender under Vittorio Pozzo. Na omuke put the base of the team. Nti ohe obi te say Giovanni Ferrari, oche obi say Giuseppe Meazza. These were players are no key plus Luis Monti and almost maintain Oma and Omo de Babeshe team in 1938. Omo maintain coach now and Omutimije. So Babeshe Brazil for Omoji in 1958 as Abaji 62 now. Virtually was the same set of players. It is Osha Vava, Osha Mario Zagallo, Osha Didi, Osha Garincha, Osha Joma Santos and Nilton Santos. Now Behun say, open your friend Vicente Fiola and the team no. And one Amel Moreri started to us in 1962 Timidi Omoje. Before England for Babeji in 66 and after 66, England for 52 years they are yet to win the World Cup. In the World Cup of January and Yafu, Italy for the G in 1938 no. It take almost 44 years and San Omutimi Babeji in 1982 with Spain. Brazil winning it in 1970, it take almost 24 years and San Omo Babeji in USA in 1994. And France in 1998, it take almost 20 years and San Omutimi Babeji. As it stands now, Asan take Brazil 20 years, they are yet to win it. Argentina after winning it in 1986, Mexico, you know, Asan take almost 36 years, Argentina and Timmy win a World Cup. In the World Cup, Giano and Yadia said that fem. World Cup and so would you defend and Yadia said that fem. And no check teams no matter me defending now. And then one wants Brazil for no 5, Italy for no 4. So check Germany for now. They've been consistent at the semi-finals of the competition. Until Osha in 1982, Omo Italy in the finals. Tima Omuntimino Omo World Cup cry Italy. Until Paolo Rossi, a coin of fast to do any money dissolve Moshe Germany in 1982 was Santiago Bernabeu. In 1986 was Azteca Stadium Mexico. The same thing. Ena Buru Jack Diego Armando Maradona and who he Bardano as idea the West Germany. and in 1990 almost about be Argentina for Nebu. No, be me said the presence of Claudio Caniggia and Diego Armando Maradona. A bit him do imagine 1990. But you know, I'm fat. And my Germany keep put certain players within the squad. But you really know, no more team Argentina man. And in 1994, you know Brazil team almost keep put base and the by RBC 1994. Omutimi by beating Italy on penalties. Omuba 1998 and fat. Zinedine Zidane stole the show, and in 2002, almost had certain players within the squad, Ronaldo, Cafu, Carlos, Eto'o, Ababeji. These are the few teams Almighty World Cup almost defending. These are the few nations are very consistent, and got 3 finals abo Mometimi 2 and Germany 3 finals Mometimi 1. So we share about winning the World Cup and defending it. In the last 20 years, it started from General Fan in France 98. And in France for no so Mobeji. Maka say we repeat it several times. So France for neighbor 2002 no. No mo team to say na die no more squad, no more players, especially up front. Nti Jibril Cisse die Maka, the top scorer for France. Maka David Trezeguet, the top scorer for Italy. Thierry Henry, the top scorer for the EPL. Omo buy a group of Senegal, Denmark and Uruguay. France for no ntimi qualify. Omo ntimi defend it. Now, in 2006, Brazil for winning 2002, they are the only nation. Omo ba 2006 omo ba World Cup na be do say quarter final of France show omo ba go to nail. Free kickers is down boy Martin run ball the two at them. Italy won the World Cup. In 2010, Marcello Lippi is taken to loyalty. He can put certain players within the squad. And Turkey, Slovakia, Iceland, New Zealand, and Italy in the group. No BN say we didn't can match. Italy for 19 and qualify from the group. They couldn't defend the World Cup. Spain for nearby EBG World Cup in 2010. Omoba be PM with Australia, Omoba be PM with Chile and the Netherlands in 2014 Brazil. No BN him say at least Omuti na modena ba fem kakra de. But playing the Confederation Cup final by losing to Brazil 3 goals. No BN him say still having Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets, Xavi Alonso and the squad. Vicente Del Bosque beat him inside the IBB. But you know I'm far more say free move group stage. And they are two England, they are two Uruguay, and then Italy in 2014 World Cup in the same group of Costa Rica. And Germany for the last time against Sweden, against Mexico, and against Korea for ya. Germany on World Cup. No, be a sour hopes because now Joachim Low World Cup. No, Obia him say Joachim Low bet me a Sanka could defend it because Ocasella send you crown pet. But of course, no, Genoa. The European team winning the World Cup number aside defending and some far. I'm at the curse and it was so. Now it is the turn of the Le Blues. The World Cup, no players the Okas or Munibia, that is understatement. Ubet me have forgetting their backline. Ubet me have forgetting their midfield. But come to the attack. They only need players that can work and work so well in midfield. France ain't here players or Mubeyin Ketche Akere Sebo in midfield. So Christian Karimbu, Yuri Jekov. In midfield and Didier Deschamps who say workers and runners in midfield in France 98. So I show more team in 2006 on the ball final now. Obo say clearly. So Claude Makélélé Nasa Air Branch FN Patrick Vieira he obi obema on Keche and having the likes of Blaise Matuidi, N'Golo Kante and Paul Pogba in midfield just get the job done. Release the attackers and you only need Griezmann and Kylian Mbappe to come to the party. The moment Abel was 2 players who have a party national who's a France for now arrival and Genoa with a perfect plan from a coach your friend Didier Deschamps. Or today, so a student of the Juventus School of Football. Genoa or Samba be the 3rd player to win the World Cup as a coach and to win the World Cup as a player. Edima France. France a 4-bar World Cup. Umpeu Genoa. Makasa nyama toto omo free mo group stage in 2002 the same thing and I say toto omo Patrick Robert Perez out, Nkuku out. Oma made several key performers especially in midfield. Can they depend on Chouameni, Fofana and then Abrantia Ayefeno, Gondozi and the lives Rabiot to win the World Cup and they have materials up front because they actually hold the no one hit ball ma Benzema, Kylian Mbappe ne Abrantia Ayefeno, Dembele na say who adwuma e come be fast to recover. You need space, you need players who are effective and intelligent and disciplined and so on what me until the European case na beto aso and after France will beat me defend the World Cup no. Okay, it's really difficult.
Maminko Clifford K. for or Guildford UK or say Japan Korea 2002 was hosted in the summer of that year, unlike this one in winter. All the countries that have won the World Cup 4 times or more, Brazil, Italy, and Germany, they had to wait for 24 years before they won their 4th trophies. Clifford Cheba for observation. All the countries that won the World Cup 4 times or more, Brazil, Italy, Germany, they had to wait for 24 years before they won their 4th trophies. Machaki way.
You know, as I make a Italy, the last time they won it was 1982. And Omobeje in 2006. I've not checked the date, but that is maybe calculation wise now. Germany won it in 1990 and 2014 they won it. Now, Brazil won it in 1970 and in 1994 they won it. So that is 24 years. Germany the year 24 years. So that is good observation from Clifford Chibafo. And how many of these teams have even won the World Cup 4 times? So it is Brazil, Italy, and Germany. And you know, so what's your production like? Omodiama, we had the level of footballers our countries here produce, and check coaches as our countries here, and again, still Omguswa dominating game now. It is never surprising them to see them winning the World Cup 5-4-4 because they've been consistent and within the production line they've shown everything. It's a good observation for my brother, and you know, it tells you again. Say World Cup on India competition na yekuku diagro. World Cup on India competition na yebaira abrewajo. Uhiya good plan, uhiya quality, uhiya experience, uhiya character, uhiya pedigree, and the lack of the draw. And so you know what me do, baby. And you need your big boys to rise up to the occasion.
Okay.
See, when your countries now more big boys now rise to the occasion now. You know, Udu baby more dinner, bounce straight away. What's really true now?
Nay, the message is no kakranka and so and nemu. Honestly, the World Cup is the biggest festival in the world, and every festival is full of merrymaking and fun. So there's no way restrictions should be put on the fans, else the World Cup will not be complete. Kebadu, anyway, every Abiyak pharmacy and Abreye. Almost among restrictions be restrictions be World Cup. All right, my angel way here. And if I say, this is my country and these are my laws. Those who can't obey my laws should leave. Qatar is more than right to protect and defend their laws. Are the players are there and officials? Are the players, officials, and supporters there to buy alcohol or sleep with each other? The answer is no. So I support Qatar 100%. Open sa, sabi open sa ni edwaman sama. Tina ukrom na sabi saanse hunu no enye Qatar ha. Anafi enediwe enso free. Senior Zongo enso abre yen. Kessben 3.3 live on Kessben television. Andy Kem, bien twaso.
You know, Obi a favorite for the competition. Now interesting. So okay teams ni bia omo perform in the UEFA League of Nations, in the Copa America, and then several competitions as well. But the World Cup is clearly different a competition altogether. Obi ebo Argentina, obi ebo England, obi ebo Brazil, obi ebo France. Na uti nsema Tony Montana ye na jinwa. It really uhwe sa country si obi e kan ya na hu sa list. Omo ye bibi ba akum yinu ne miensa nti na obi ebo omudin. England for ne lack the mentality and the character to beat the big boys at the World Cup. Na omo kire time omo ko group in Belgium last year no, omo ntimi anche Belgium for. Omo san ba be shia Croatia in the semi-final no obi anim so omo ko final no. Jinwa ansan ko yi amfa omo. Emma Mario Mazukichi ball no ntimi England ntimi anu finals. So again it tells you how they lack that firepower in the final minute to clinch or move to the next stage of the competition. But so show omo team na, you know, a team anima in the last 8 years. She competitions no omo after him guasia omo beji in Euro 2016. She 2018 World Cup semi-finals. In the 2020 Euros omo ko ball final. Omo and a bebo final at that particular grounds. No omo belusu to the experienced Quadra Azuris in the final in the man ko yam famo. So do almost in chain, almost several players are at least almost more than sorry. And let's not forget the last World Cup player born you who the exploit of Harry Kane at the World Cup. Any the number of goals or the Mae. Now England after Gary Lineker, almost the Owen Abba, almost the Alan Shearer Abba, but in Chino. Now almost a top scorer in the tournament. But after Gary Lineker in the 1986 World Cup in Mexico, England for Benya Harry Kane. Harry Kane still available. Oshe Omanya Jude Bellingham, who is on form from Dortmund. Omanya Phil Foden, Omanya Bukayo Saka. But for me, a year magic in in 2018 was Harry Kane and a quiet moment for the year Juma and defensively. A Juma Carl Walker, any Harry Mawaya more ball and the form of Delali at that particular time. But an moment for a very young midfield. Kevin Phillips at Cotton bench a proud Manchester City. Declan Rice is playing so well for West Ham United. Jude Bellingham is playing well for Dortmund. Mason Mount is not on form. But these young stars, everything are taking England to the promised land. No more show, more character, no more quality. Now, we say, among for Tiger as one of the favorites for competition, or Mobetimiana. Maka France, dear. So, Argentina. Clearly, after 2014 World Cup, now Baba share the 2018 World Cup. And Yama for Omasi in the game against France, especially in the first half. But playing the Copa America semi-final in 2019, no more bet me room all the way. El Maracana against Brazil, no more Bakwakoje, and they've gone 36 games are Obiantimin Shomo and Lionel Scaloni. For the first time in many years, Mahu Argentina team omanya balance. Again, this time, I dear how in 2018 World Cup, goalkeepers. Inti Oshe, Willy Caballero, no Demwa, the no name Crunchy. But this time, Omo Lisandro Martinez, Omo Gorimo Eruli for Team FN Villarreal of the two, and then Franco Armani. Now Franco Armani can't the last time, no, but you know, oh, say 2 goalkeepers here. It's say Argentina filled the gap in post. Omo Adrezia Kosoro Ache baby and Omudina the last time, and the last Copa America. So she a semi-final now, she a final now. Ubuntu Argentina for a very solid goalkeeper. At the heart of defense, Omonya Cristiano Romero, Omonya German Pezzella. Omonya Lisandro Martinez on so ababit PM e team friend Manchester United and the Benfica a performance on Mubonina one player untimi nyini mfrim e ya Abrantia your friend Nicolas Otamendi. So in central defense omuni problem baby. Marcos Acuna comes in with experience but form de woni bi. So Molina he comes in as the best right fullback in the Italian Serie A. Moving to the Spanish La Liga, he has been on and off. But are you part of the Lionel Scaloni team and is playing so well? So about a moment for that. Omunya a very good season this particular year. But so here Leandro Paredes, Ofi Pierre Coco PM, Ewo Juve, Indies Kakra and on and off. Rodrigo De Paul and so I on and off. Ne form no different Odinisi bar last season and the performance of the Argentina the Copa Americano. But anytime I'll be who Di Maria in the national shirt, you are talking about a player. You know what show quality at big stages. Argentina found beyond the Bellingham out. When he becomes the missing piece, Argentina suffer. He is fit for this particular championship. And Obiani Madi Argentina, some more with Di Maria, and Yemo beating their back to their team. Lautaro Martinez gradually filled the gap of Kun Agüero, Gabriel Batistuta, and then Gonzalo Pipita Higuain. Into 2 goals in the Copa America. But at least Obiani who say gradually in the Champions League and Obiani only one player in the European night. Obetim don't want to the Super no. At least Obiani performance or Diama Inter Milan recently. Ono the belly the attack no. Anywhere to describe Lionel Messi. His last World Cup and the last time no be a bonnet in terms of international performance. But look at how he performed at the Copa America and again this World Cup. What picky pieces in the from the last season and the BBC this season, or one of the top performers in the PSG team and one of the best in the world at the moment. A dear Messi Baye, knowing very well this is his last World Cup. On team continue now football no makase Lionel Messi and Ronaldo. Any of them who will retire without the World Cup will join the likes of Di Stefano, Raul, and Ferenc Puskas. Because most of the players are giving the players that perform at the international stage. Into Messi, this is his last World Cup, and he has said the magic. Now, major tournament Messi this time, Obetimi has shown a class as the main man for the Argentina national team. For the first time in many years, this is Argentina team almost lack players are almost game changers. So Aria Ortega, one Roma Ricomi, one Sebastian Veron, the BBC in 2002, Pablo Ama and the lights, and even the last World Cup. So he go on a bar, Omo, Eye, Kuna Gero, the lights of Vizakia Lavesi, and the lives watching. But this time they are hoping, said the ball or buy Enko Yeno, so be anymore Nankoya, or Baby make changes to anymore. Into Argentina, and so clearly, 36 game unbeaten run, and so one of the favorite Obia Tepo to win it. The last one, Brazil. Obia Brazil. One, because of the consistent of the team. Two, because of Tita Atena. Didn't say almost a Brazil for a World Cup. Yasha more quarter final. Not coach nearby as I catch and so on to us. No crew open say. So show say Renato Gauso and then Fernando Dineza. We when your coaches I did you say no move me take over at the Ama Brazil in this particular World Cup. Mano Menezes Ababe Toja say Mano Menezes is likely say only the take over after Tite. But the reality is that none of these coaches naturally so move me take over from Professor Tite. And the consistency from the technical bench on a Javier Kleber and then Cesar Sampaio or Martin Awache into be a shed your mobile from the technical bench. So obey team now. Obia Musa Allison and Edison Morias plus Weberton. 3 goalkeepers are very consistent in the national team. Daniel Alves is off color. He only comes in with leadership. And then the technical quality Obia him say game say speed in him. Obetimi abo as an interior midfielder. Now about bet na man yemetimi akoye dia momo. Alessandro has been on and off. Injuries Sahano into we the best from him. The last few games, Thiago Silva are deeply informed. Marquinhos is always fine and or a fitter. They open from the Obiabina. Now, I have Brazil in major tournament in recent times. Omo midfield. So Omo against Germany. Time of Germany parody Ozil, Omo parody Schweinsteiger, Toni Kroos and then Cadirano. Now Brazil parody Luis Gustavo and then Fernandinho. And yes, Fernandinho and Luis Gustavo nyadie, but a creative certain hole for the mineshaft to exploit. The last time it was Paulino and then Fernandinho in the game against Belgium, and only give you the free roll to Kevin De Bruyne, especially in the first half. This time they have Lucas Paqueta, Omo Casemiro, Omo Fabinho, and almost how the informed Bruno Gomes in the EPL. Into Kessben na Prophet Tite Berum because of for be the Freda or less minutes compared to its other players. No, a Kessben Omo Berum and affront or more youngsters. Omuye game changers on any day. Omu betimi a change game for you. Pedro has shown Wakupa Libertadores. Yahu Anthony some flashes in the Manchester United Aya setup. Yahu Rafinha few games on the Obetim Diama. Yahu Vinicius Junior a top performer. Major European night no was totally shown. No. Yahu dia Rodrigo de Beba. Richarlison 7 goals in the last 6 games and Diana Abeka for Neymar da Silva Santos Junior. On also likely to be his last World Cup over 30 years. But is he going to show up? Is he going to steal the show at this particular World Cup? And only adi obi a chef from from Brazil. Omo quality, omo consistent, omo teamwork, omo a very good coach. But omo bet me adi World Cup again in Asia now for the first time, for the second time in 20 years. And I say once again, Europeans in the omo frame into France in 2006, Holland in 2010, 2014, humiliated by Germany, and the last time was Belgium. Omo bet me ignore these Europeans or the knockout stages. No mark all the way. And I said this time Neymar is fully fit. And the last World Cup boy I know he fully fit in 2014. Obian who said clearly it was his World Cup before his injury. Obetimi are taking over. No what me make sure because this time I was certain figures behind him. I Obetimi Abonama Brazil left the competition. They are true favorite for this particular World Cup. But Obetimi Adiana World Cup ne shall say na even Fred.
RCP Andy. Good morning,